Welcome back to the Multiverse. It is New Comic Book Day. We are stocked on the shelf. It's a big week this week. Of course, because we have another absolute Batman. This time, check out this first cover appearance of Joker. And dude, he's super freaky looking. In the book, he's always been like this normal, sort of mild-mannered guy. He actually doesn't smile. And this thing,
he's smiling there. Look at that. Look at that.
he is freaky looking. So I am very much looking forward to that one. That is my number one book. I will read it in the car as soon as we walk out the door here.
And his car is not self-driving, so if you're out in hers,
that's a problem.
Something to think about on this too for the old Scott Snyder fans. Back in the pre-New 52 days, Snyder and Jock worked together. The artist Jock worked together on a particular book. He's come back to work with him on this one-off. So if y'all were fans of Jock back in the day, you're going to want to see these two pair up again.
It's pretty good. I flipped through it. It's pretty extraordinary. So you definitely want Absolute Batman number 15. Come get that one for sure. We've got a few.
But come fast because I talked up issue 14 last time, and we've got Jack and Squat left because they go fast, and we keep bumping our orders. So, if you're a Batman fan, absolute Batman fan, definitely, if just roaming in here to try to grab a random copy, go ahead and set up a sub. We have an online option. We have an in-person option to set it up. That way you don't miss an opportunity to have this book because it's the best.
The last issue 14.
Yes.
Issue 14 was insane.
And I hyped it up.
Yeah. It was everything you would want in a payoff. Like, they built up the badness of Bane, and he was the most evil of the evils, and he was terrible. And he was terrible, but he was good at being bad. Like, he was super smart, strategic, big brute, stronger, faster, better at everything. And he was the most brutal, horrible thing. And somehow Batman had to come up against him. This last issue he did, and it was so good.
See how much fun this is when it's both of us? It's just me. I'm in a hurry and I'm tired, but see, he keeps me energized during this. It's always great to have it.
That's so good.
I'm going to point out the KO tie-ins for the week. We've got Aquaman and Hawkman, Wonder Woman and Lobo. Plenty of copies of each. If you're following the storyline, they keep coming up with little surprises here and there, which is fun.
Yeah.
You can get by with just reading the KO mainline series, but these tie-ins add a little more flavor to it, help flesh out some of the character developments. I really enjoyed last week's Superman and Captain Atom. Listening to Captain Atom narrate his story and his belief system versus Superman was an excellent comparison and contrast between the two characters. So it creates a great debate about who's right and who's wrong because they both have points. Neither one have gone crazy evil, and Captain Atom went down a couple of old historical costumes and things in his world. And for those of y'all who were long in the tooth like me and remember Armageddon 2001 way back in the day with Monarch, when Captain Atom was supposed to be Monarch, they touch on that as well. With a lot of fun.
Was that the Hawk in the end?
It ended up being Hawk.
Yeah.
And they just threw a dart at a character. He said, "Oh crap,
we're not using that guy."
Yeah, we're not going to use it because we got out in the that internets. They didn't know that was a thing that was going to be around back then. So let's move off that. Right next to Jason's head, Mark Waid's Action Comics. Still a real good, wholesome. Another trip down memory lane if you like the Superman mythos and you're happy that Clark Kent Superboy is back. Mark Waid does an excellent job of really bringing that nostalgia flair back that Waid is known for and excelled. Let's see, who else? Another facsimile issue of FedEx 4, number 12. Marvel's getting ready to change their facsimile program again, where it's going to be some randos instead of running in a series. Once again, these are great to have the floppies with the original ads if that's something you dig. It's a fun way to see what we were looking at back in kids. And then we have a 3D classic. This man is 451. For every Fantastic Four Kirby fan, this was the pinnacle of what Ben Grimm was and some mind swappy things. So
Was it originally 3D?
No, it was not. This is just Marvel cranks out a couple of 3Ds. They put some, I think they put some set of glasses in black. There you go, the back right there. So you got the complete kit. If you want to, how one? And you know, Kirby's art was trippy and kind of 3D-ish as it originally was presented. It'd be interesting to see through these glasses. So we have a pile of those.
This is cool. This is cool. Yeah, that's pretty great.
Got another Green Lantern Corps come out. Marvel Knights Punisher. This thing's also between it and the Red Band. This keeps flying off the shelves.
I've been enjoying this. I've been enjoying the return of Frank, and Palmiotti's always great. He's been great in this series. It's really weird. I'm not usually an anti-hero guy. I don't like Venom, for example, but I love Punisher. I've always loved Punisher. So I guess there are exceptions to every rule.
Good storytelling, good artist, will hook anybody. Got another addition in the age of X-Men Revelation, Sinister Six.
We're getting at the end of the ultimate stuff.
Yes.
So we've got Black Panther, Spider-Man, Wolverine, all the ultimates are lined up down here. These I still enjoy the Spider-Man story. Like it's one of the first books I pick up. I mean, I will read it in the car like I do Absolute Batman, but I still love that story. I think it's good. I hope that universe, they say they're going to end this one after 24. I hope they find a way to keep at least Ultimate Spider-Man story going. I haven't been as pulled in. I actually like Wolverine a little bit, but I haven't been as pulled in by the others. But Spider-Man, I'm really, really tucked in by. One other thing, every once in a while, our manager here in the shop, John, he'll get into something. So if he's into the Emerald Archer, we will have every Green Lantern, everything that's ever been made. We had a Judge Dredd kick for a minute. We have all the Judge Dredd ever. And right now, I kind of dig what he's into. We've got Usagi Yojimbo, and we got it all. Like literally everything that's ever been written about Usagi Yojimbo. It all showed up this week. So come on in, get yourself some Samurai Rabbit action. It's pretty good. Like the books are good. And John is super hooked on them. So apparently everybody else in the store that comes in, you will also be super hooked on them too.
And for some of the old timers, you know, remember this came out there in the crazy animal phase. So Ninja Turtles, Boris the Bear, adolescent teenage hamsters, dirt bike mice are back, things like that.
It was the mice one?
Something
from Mars?
Yeah. We've actually, they've
Biker Mice from Mars.
They've relaunched it. I'm keep looking at our wall because I know it's over there or something to see the title, so I wouldn't.
Biker Mice from Mars.
It really does stand the test of time. It also has some nice nods, or they'll be, the turtles will show up for a minute. Gru will show up in there. So it's a nice trip down memory lane, or for someone who hasn't discovered that product line before. John was, I'll tell a little story on John. John was tangibly aware of it, kind of enjoyed it, but then he will tell you that he read 300 pages in one night when he got a hold of one of the trades. He'll tell you that's unusual, and I hang out with him a lot here, so I know that's unusual. So if he's that passionate about it, it's definitely worth the time. So there's our John pitch for the week. We could say it's his choice for the week. We don't have a little hanger thing, but come in and talk to him about that. He'll direct you in the right direction. A couple other quick things. We have another Age of Revelation X-Men, Unbreakable X-Men, and just some other picks. New Supergirl. We got some trade paperbacks. The first run of Aquaman, which people didn't know was going to tie into the Absolute universe, and it very much did. So if you couldn't find the first issues, could get the trade paperback.
I really like that story, by the way. Like Aquaman gets new powers that make him way more interesting. I'm an Aquaman fan just in general. In fact, two of my favorite heroes are fighting this week with Aquaman versus Hawkman. But he got new powers, which made me super excited about it. The first issue was killer in that series. and I've continued picking up Aquaman each week. It's one that I have been keeping with the All In side. And then uh, this one, you needed to do more research. You didn't understand it the first
Yeah.
time you read it.
I have
like
more
Green
with-
Lantern.
And every week I do point these out when these come out. The DC Finest. Let's get another great collection. This is the early Wonder Womans from back in the Golden Age.
Oh.
It's a great price point, and it crosses over from her appearance in All Star Comics and Comic Cavalcade, Sensational Comics, and Wonder Woman. So you get, as they kind of moved her through after her initial appearance, these are great ways to go back and look at those Golden Age classic stories. They've redone the colors; they're very sharp. I recommend these all day long, especially Christmas time. Christmas time's coming up. If you got a Wonder Woman fan and you're just not sure what to get them, chances are they don't have Wonder Woman #1 from the 40s in their collection. If they do, come back and tell us about it. We'll give you a refund on that. But chances are,
Well,
it
if
doesn't
they-
look like a hero.
So most people haven't read the old stuff. Like my buddy Sean is the biggest Spider-Man fan I know. He's starting way back with OG Spider-Man, like Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man, and working his way all the way through. That's his goal, is to make his way all the way through. And he's doing it with collected editions and stuff. So he had never read it. I would have thought for sure he would have. I read all the original Supermans and Captain Americas when I was in college, because that's when they put up the CD-ROM.
Yes.
Remember those?
You sit there and
It's CD-ROM and have all these back issues on your computer. And it was the coolest thing in the world to me. So that's how I read comics for the long during one of my not collecting windows, because I was reading them on my computer from a CD-ROM.
Oh, two other things I forgot to mention. Two more of the X-Men. We got Iron Frost and Long Shots. I hope I didn't miss any more. New Transformers. The End 2099, the first issue has shown up. They're kind of doing some cleaning house there in that universe. Whoops.
Yeah, well, but
That really is the highlights. Of course, we have other things. As always, we encourage you to come in and see our store manager, John, and start a sub. You see something you like, or once again, our website is just recently being updated for the holidays. It has very clear and easy to follow directions on how to set up a sub that way, because we just don't want you to miss your favorite books.
So the two things that I'm super into right now, I'm super into KO, and I'm super into Absolutes. So we have, by the way, everybody else is too. I looked up the comics that we've sold the most of since the store has been open, and Absolute Batman is by far and away the biggest sale thing that we've had. And I'm super into it. But the KO ones, KO #1 was the next one in, and I didn't know that was coming, but it's been really, really fun. So I encourage you guys to come and check all that out on our website. At the very top, you can get the holiday guide. Then you have a catch up on KO, and then all the Absolutes, and we've got most of them in stock. We try to keep all the back stock for those books. So come on in, grab copies, and you can get caught up really easily. All right. Till next time, keep reading comics. Come in this week, pick up your subs if you have them.